Inside the Circle, episode 6.3, we are breaking down sectionals. Sectionals. Upper Arlington Sectional. D1, Central Ohio, Central District. Inside the Circle. Sean, do you have something to say about the Upper Arlington Sectional?
I do. This year we're going to break down sectionals. We're going to rank them from the hardest to the easiest. We're actually going to have Upper Arlington as the toughest sectional this year. A little change from last year when we had it the last. But that's what happens when teams get a pick. And you know, Upper Arlington probably is not going to have the most state qualifiers come out of it. But
it has a number one shot.
But it is going to be a great sectional, as you might not have a lot of the top 10 teams, but you don't have a lot of the bottom 15 teams, and you have a lot of like the middle teams in it, where like you're going to have a lot of 6-4s,
yes.
5-7-5s, 3-2 matches.
Tight matches all the way through
today.
today.
Just a lot of quality teams. Not a great teams, or not terrible teams, but a lot of just decent quality teams. I think they're all evenly balanced here, and I think this is the first year that all 4 sectionals are evenly balanced to me. I don't think one sectional is loaded as it has been in years, and I think every wrestler in the district has a very fair, and I do mean fair, opportunity to qualify for the district tournament. So there are a couple weight classes and certain sectionals that could get a little crowded, but for the most part, everyone has a fair opportunity to get out here. We'll look at the teams here. I think the team race is going to come down between Westerville North and Central Crossing. But I'm going to go with Westerville North in this sectional because of their depth. I mean, these guys had a very good run at Medina, and they're just overall depth in this situation. I mean, don't forget last year, Central Crossing had 6 sectional champions and still lost by 30 points.
Yeah.
And for everyone at home, 30 points in a sectional means that Central Crossing could have had another champion pin his way through the tournament to have 7 champions and still lose. That just crazy me. Going back to Mark's 100 points, I don't know if it can happen. Dude, I don't know if it can happen in wrestling. That's just a lot of points. So this isn't what Central Crossing's strength is. They'll have a much better showing at Darby when it gets compact field here. But weights to look out for, 126. 126 is clearly the marquee weight at this sectional. I mean, just off the top of my head, we're going to have Josh Grant, J.D. Woods, state qualifier Charlie Osborne, and Tyler Norris. So if anybody of these guys get tripped up, it can make for some crazy bracket. I mean, they're going to have to really wrestle to their seed there to avoid any pitfalls. And another way to look at possibly for as well is 152, where we have Lane Hinkle and Mikey Klein from Western North. And then maybe Leabley comes back down to 52, although he has done a lot of wrestling at 60. We're not really sure, but if Leabley does come down to 52, that leaves at most 1 spot. And who else is at 52?
Yep.
Logan Broski.
Logan Broski, Olentangy Orange.
So that's 4 guys right there. Again, I don't know where Leapley goes. If Leapley comes down, there's not going to be many spots left open for
anybody else,
But those are the 2 weights to watch at this weight class. And again, we have it as the number 1 weight. As the number 1 sectional heading into district. But I really think we're splitting hairs, as these all are just evenly balanced. So that's Upper Arlington. Mark's going to put it as an individual thread on Ohio Chat, and let's get some talking.
Let's get some discussion going.
Upper Arlington.
Upper Arlington.